Hey, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you, babe.
This is Cumtown, AZ Cumtown. AZ Cumtown continues. Have you ever listened to Cumtown, Jonas?
Is that a band?
No, it's a podcast of it was like these three guys, and they would just talk nonsense, and then their podcast just stopped.
Really? You're in Phoenix?
No, it was in New York.
Oh.
So what's cool about this is it seems like you're stealing or you're jockeying somebody that already had a successful podcast.
Oh, so you're just taking their name and hijacking it?
Yeah, because they stopped their.
If they quit, yeah, it's all yours. Whoever wants to do whatever they want. Yeah, free information is free. That's really important to piracy, because if knowledge is owned, it's authoritarianly used against us, and we're disempowered, right? With what we potentially could do, we're not allowed to do. We think, but it's only our own restrictions upon ourselves that prevent us from taking that, using it as we please. What can be done will be done.
Yep.
You know what that sounds like? You know who that sounds like? The first letter starts with a B. His last name starts with an F. Ben Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin, yeah.
Huh.
Ben Franklin.
He was like my favorite guy. I learned from Ben Franklin. I had a lifetime membership to Benjamin Franklin Institute of Technology. And I would go there, I would look at animations, this little room in the middle with 3D animations. I was like, that's what I want to be. My dad told me Ben Franklin he was a fruitarian, but then he had to be on the boat, and so he had to eat fish.
Who would you think Ben Franklin is today? Because I don't think it's Elon Musk.
He's a writer. I was just watching before we come over here.
Yeah.
In my living room, there's like a whole projector theater. Glenn Greenwald. He's kind of a guy who's kind of like a middle of the road, he's reporting on wars in the way that mainstream media wouldn't let you, what the U.S. government's doing in intervention, stuff like that, or what isn't being done in the world.
He was into Snowden.
Yeah, Snowden.
I just bought a book. He wrote a book on Snowden.
And Edward Snowden. It's a big deal. That's Russia gave him citizenship to protect him. I think there's a lot of right now. Russia is I saw troops today walking after Hans Hughes. He's a memorial release. They opened up a sign on a bikeway on Fillmore in memory of him, and his family was there. And as we were there, and it was ending almost, there was 3 troops walking forward. And I was like, hey, you guys, we need your help. Stand with Russia because, if this goes down, they supported Nazis in Ukraine. We don't want that. Russia's helped us before stop fascism. So. It's a civil war there in this other side of the world that might cause everybody nuclear devastation.
So, if Ukraine were losers at the end of World War II, weren't they?
I think they were.
Is that why they're Nazis?
They weren't allowed to be on either side. They had this agreement called the Minsk Accords or something like this, where you can't be in Russia or no weapons. They're a neutral country, but we kept everybody when there's that neutrality, even in Czechoslovakia or Afghanistan, everybody's trying to create a civil war, intervene and send their money and their weapons. These General Dynamics and Raytheon, they're in our city here. We're in Scottsdale, I think, They're making money off this.
How?
Because they make the weapons and the technology that we're giving, and they say, we'll give them $40 billion. Well, $40 billion in what? In the supplies these companies are making that Kirsten Sinema is making money off of. She's what?
Okay, so let's pull back. I mean, the biggest question we need to ask is there enough to go around?
Yeah, we live in abundance. There's more than enough.
Do you think Sloppy Joe's making money off of it?
Sloppy Joe? Oh yeah, they all are. There's called the deep state or something, right?
There's an abundance? Abundance of what?
Of nature produces more than enough for everything.
Wait, you're saying that nature produces enough of what? So I think our problem here is actually water.
Yeah.
Right?
Clean water.
So not just clean water, right? Water. We have all these processes, filtration, natural filtration, and then we're doing all these things chemical-wise, producing-wise, where you're spending water.
Energy to clean the water.
You're spending water. So water cannot be reproduced. You cannot reproduce new
Only so
water.
much water on the surface.
Interesting.
No, there's a water cycle. It gets
No.
cleansed.
Water cycle. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. But once you spend that water,
It's polluted.
no, you spend it.
Did you ever go to Waterworld?
Yeah. You know, we got to kind of think about, dialysis, right? Where you got to put new blood in the body.
Yeah,
Someone else's younger
People
blood.
are diabetic. They have to have dialysis to get.
Does the Earth need a dialysis? Where would we?
That's a good one.
No,
Trees
I mean
the water.
you can make more blood, but that making more blood takes more water.
But the
And
water-
we're losing water.
But the water's the blood of the earth.
And being
How do you-
hydrated takes fruit, the juicy fruits, to get the minerals and the vitamins. in our blood.
How do you create new water? There is no such thing.
Huh.
Well,
So you attract the water that already exists to you by making like a dome, and you kind of condense it.
What about rain?
Yeah, it's like the clouds.
It's not new water.
Builds up. It's in old storms, right?
It's not new water. End of day.
But the
We're
sun-
losing water.
But the sun's
No,
causing more water to come up into the air.
we're gaining water. The ice caps melt, and there's more water.
Well,
But
the water
it's
doesn't
bad
rise
water,
though.
but it's a different water from
I
the
saw a
previous
video where they
one.
had a cup with ice in it, and the cup doesn't overflow when the ice melts. So it was like kind of like an Al Gore video for kids.
At McDonald's?
No, just that some guy was making a little. Here's 2 cups. One's got ice. One's got no ice. What do you think's gonna happen? Is the ice gonna overflow? Or is
Jonas,
it gonna not?
why am I pooping blood?
There's only one. Oh man, that's called I think it's called irritable bowel syndrome or something, right? Like your colon is the organ, right? That all the food has to go through and dry.
Did you ever poop blood?
No, I've never blood.
I mean, honestly, like our fuel period is gonna run out.
And we're dependent on this fuel. We're wasting it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like fuel, whether it's electronic or battery operated
Primitivism.
or
Give up
fuel,
on technology. Is technology killing us?
But fuel, you think about it when you're fucking putting, you go and you're like complaining that I did it today on the north side, put gas in my car and it was $5.19 a gallon.
Wow, I saw it was 6 in some
But
places.
if you really think about it, you're getting to like fossil fuels. Our ancestors are fossils.
The horses they rode.
No, farther back.
The train.
Farther
steam
back.
Trains.
Even into, let's say the next last thousand years.
Oh yeah, doing nothing with our human fuel.
We are now burning our ancestors in our gas tanks and crying about it.
Fuel. All the rotted animals. Well, it's just compost. It's a cycle.
That was their gift.
That's
was
our
the gift they
that's our inheritance.
Carbon.
Like a
Carbon return.
animated GIF or a gift.
Well, it's the process. It's a cycle, right? They tons of.
All right, we're back at it. We're back at it.
So no,
Part two, new
does
batteries.
water come and go? The air clean? No. What was it? The water and the fuel that we use, the carbon. That we're
Well,
returning. Or
I always like I'm always I get a little weird about like I always wanted to like play fun on the whole thing about like people and who matters. I always wanted to make a shirt that said carbon matters.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does.
I mean, I know I probably should be like a little bit canceled for that, but it really does. Like, who really does matter?
Carbon is the backbone of
matter.
Organic species.
But family matters. What's the families made out of? I think that's what they're saying.
Do you want
It's
anyone
very
try black
carbonistic
sphinx
of you
dance?
to
Like
say
wet
that.
date? These things are like blow your mind. Arcadia.
What is
This
it?
Black Sphinx. It's a wet date. A date for the blonde tree. That's.
I thought that was a porno name.
Black
Oh,
Sphinx. It's amazing.
that's what they used to call me in high school.
The Black Sphinx.
Hey, Jonas, any of this fruit, does it ever ferment and just trip you?
You know, all sugar, like the same thing, all carbon, right? Even we will ferment. Everything ferments in our colon.
How'd you get it-
That's why Eli's colon is bleeding. The fermentation
Okay.
process is dried up in there and it's clogged. Right?
How did you get into fruits?
How did I get the fruits, man?
I mean, you have to be a little fruity. I mean, like
My
it's
mom
a
did it, man. My mom was in this.
A little frutaceous.
She found this cult in Boston by this lady named Anne Wigmore from Lithuania. And
That's where my family's from.
Lithuania? Lithuania's pretty cool.
Like, wait, I have like for Jonas, I have like I get it. I've been like vegan for like 10 years and that kind of stuff, and off and on, and that kind of stuff.
Black Spring State.
I mean, like, where do you harvest your fruit from?
Right now, other people's property.
I mean,
public space.
OBBs. You're all about the OBBs.
Actually, the first thing that happened, this guy came to my door and he asked me if I wanted to come pick the fruit because he saw I had some fruit growing in my front yard, some pomegranates. He's like, "What do you want?" I live down the street. And his landlord was this guy who had grandfather planted all the trees in the valley. He told me. So like he had every like a blood orange, a grapefruit, a navel, a Valencia.
Well, I'm like super punny, but like, how picky are you about your fruit?
Oh man, I'm not picky. Like I like take all the ugly fruit, all the damaged fruit, all the small fruit home, and I like it's still good. Everybody doesn't want to buy it, but I'll still eat it, man.
Well, I mean, I can say you can like, as a bartender or like a mixologist, some of the fruits
fermented and destroyed.
Well, yes. Well, it's all fermented sugars, period.
Yeah.
But like fruits, like let's just say bananas, when you're turning them into something that's a cocktail, they're the best when they start to go.
Yeah, it's true.
So the question
Just visual, but what do you? How do you do it? What
It's
do you
like
do?
kimchi.
You puree it or something?
You just let it sit, time and energy.
that-
No, how do you do it? How do you put it in a
there's
cocktail?
many.
The breakdown
Wait,
process, right?
sometimes I'm not the best
You catch it.
of English language, but I think the proper word is maceration.
Mastication is chewing.
Oh, Matt, you masturbate it?
You let it go through the process.
I would use like a
Well, we
unripe
said
banana.
we did say bananas, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you're right. Under the best of English is where you.
The enzymes
you
eat
can-
themselves.
wait,
It's autolysis.
Yeah, when a banana gets older, it has a flavor.
It starts the enzymes, the
like-
increase of the life inside of it that breaks it down. It's like living, but it's the bacteria, right? We are full of bacteria too. Like if we died, our body would decay.
Bacteria matters.
We eat us, turn us back to dirt for the plants.
Here, I got a question. How long do you think you're gonna live?
Oh man, I don't know. Maybe as long as my birthday right now. I don't know. Like,
Bacteria. To
no,
the
I hope I
future.
live longer. I nearly died several times. I'm really lucky to be alive.
I had to turn around because
You saved my life actually. That one time at KFC, like you found me. Like I was on the road.
road.
Yeah, I did. Right on our.
No, dude, it was serious.
Yeah.
Oh wait. I'm sorry.
I can't.
Wait.
I can't take full credit. My wife.
You stayed there. And
I
you
was
helped
driving.
Me.
My
Yeah.
wife said it was you.
Wow.
She said it was your friend,
Yeah.
and I said, "Are you sure?" And then so
Wait,
we
what
turned
happened?
around.
You got hit by a
He
car?
got hit by a car on his bike.
Wow.
When you were postmating?
Uber Eats back in the day. I did Uber Eats for 2 years.
Wow.
Wow, I didn't even
It's
know.
Cracked open.
Wow.
Where was it?
Right
Like
there,
24th
by,
Street in McDowell?
Right there by that Burger King.
KFC.
32nd Street.
Oh, KFC.
Wow, that's far.
No, it wasn't the KFC, dude.
Oh, really? It was the Burger King?
It was the Burger
Oh,
King.
Yeah, wow.
It's across from that marijuana place.
Wow. Yeah, I'm lucky. I just got hit like last summer, like on my Baja bug. I had 59 Baja bug. I went through the windshield, took the
saw
steering with
you
me, broke
did.
my hip, and broke my leg, broke my knee, broke my shin. I broke myself a head again. Jeez, I'm lucky. My motorcycle accident with my brother when he was 15 years old, that was in 2005 after the anarchist party in Tempe. I was just coming home, and someone who was working at Liquor Wheel was turning out and turning left right in front of me, and I hit them, and freaking boom, I went through my handlebars and like woke up in the
Same area
hospital.
around.
Thank good, yeah. Crazy. It's dangerous, man. Hans, I went to Hans's memorial today. He was on his bike on First and Roosevelt, and he got hit by a drunk driver, right?
Jonas and I go way back.
Yeah.
Honestly, like.
Gee.
And
Fifth Street, everything
no,
happening.
we got back.
Even before that, yeah, the
No,
anarchist
no,
stuff.
no,
Even before Tempe stuff.
No, we got that.
Your mom came to the anarchist meetings. It was awesome. I know his mom before I know him.
I know Jonas.
Yeah.
And Joey G.
Yeah.
And a lot of people
Your brother and
downtown
sister?
because of my mom.
Yeah.
My mom is.
Super involved. She's passionate.
What did she? What did?
Dolores.
I don't know this.
Dolores.
What?
Shit.
What was your mom?
dude.
What was your
Wow.
mom doing?
Yeah, this mom's powerful.
Oh, man,
She wanted to be involved in that counter recruitment coalition that we were doing at the anarchist thing. She came into Stan came into that too. People they wanted to be involved in talking to children at high schools and letting them know that they didn't have to join the military. And they had to have permission
That
from the
sounds like
parents
Bernie Sanders.
to give the children talks from military recruiters.
We'll go way back. We'll go way back. My mother is. Maybe that's a whole different podcast. You know what I'm saying? But my mom has been a very temperamental person in the society, negative and positive.
Do you think she
Negative
hurt
and
herself?
positive. and she has introduced me to people like Jonas and Joey G, and even though I was in tune to a lot of things that was going on downtown, she brought me into a whole
Firehouse.
So I don't. What was her? She had a mission. Like what was her? People.
Involvement. She was interactive. Yeah, she wanted to be engaged.
Oh.
She wanted to be involved in it, be a part of things, and like make things
Community
happen.
stuff.
Yeah.
But she didn't fuck around, but at the same time, she fucked around. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
You know, like...
You know more than us.
She
broke rules. Like my mom's a rule breaker too. She like doesn't obey things. She's like she's gonna do it her way, and that's the way it's gonna be. It's like whoa, and like it's kind of shocking.
Yeah.
Does your mom know his mom?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
they definitely
They
know
knew
each
each
other.
other?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Unfortunately.
I know. Like mothers. Oh my gosh, I wish my mother didn't know some of my ex-girlfriends. They had like little battles.
I have to walk away from that for a second.
How do they know each other?
Yeah.
Oh, it just happens. My
what's-
mom, I didn't let be involved in my life much. I ran away from New Mexico, so it's my mom.
But how did they know Nomas's mom and your mom?
It's hard to go back.
Did
That's
they
like
always-
anarchist stuff. Like my brother died on that motorcycle, like, so my mom was not really. But she sent my brother to me, right? So they knew each other before that. Yeah, it's way back.
The
It's
anarchists.
hard to remember, really, actually, because I've been through so much head injuries. But I could. Nobody could remind us a lot more than me.
Like, on a pirating...
Software. I was
fucking-
picturing
no.
a
This
computer.
is,
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, wait, you talk a lot. I want you to shut up for
I
a
think
second.
I should have said silence.
On a
Yeah, what-
pirating, like, loving, getting people involved, and showing people that, you know what, these are fucking things that you should have in their tools, and nobody
Skills.
and nobody
Information sharing.
Nobody should be charged for them.
Freedom.
Fucking-
Yeah. I was a
Yo,
big
hey,
pirate. I was like the biggest
Jonas.
pirate about sharing information.
Oh.
I was such an individualist. Yeah, anarchist. Like
You were the first one
primitivist.
to know about Bitcoin.
Bitcoin. I was sharing information. Yeah.
No, stop. Hold on.
I don't
Listen,
know.
we're gonna go a different route right now. As an visual artist, a graffiti artist, a person in the street ready to fucking fight anybody that was gonna fucking hurt anybody in my fucking world. Artists, I'm gonna say like Jonas has really been a big help in that. More than you know.
I'm more of I love assisting people with their skills, not doing them, not being the creator, but being like the facilitator of the three-dimensional like visualization is what it's called, the job I had. So designers would come to me and say what they want, and I would use my tools to kind of create that ability. Like even right now, Jim Carubius comes to me. He wants those mural projects. 74 local artists are getting their murals. Are you in there?
Did you just say Jim
You guys-
Covarrubias?
Yeah.
He comes that Jim Covarrubias and I are fucking our dogs.
Hell yeah, man. He's always coming to me
Wow.
and he's hooking me up with all this work, right? So I
Hey.
love that guy.
Zuka.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, he's like
Talk to
Green Beret,
Jim-
dude.
talk to
Jim's
Jim
Green
Covarrubias.
Beret Vietnam, dude. Like, no
Hey.
joke. He's like Apache warrior, dude.
Yes. G.
Yeah.
The phone kept ringing. What do you think was it a communal thing? What was the influence?
This
Was
Phoenix
it,
Anarchist Coalition, it's the thing happening at the co-op in Tempe. Like, it was like they had a building next door to the co-op.
No, but before that.
And people would just meet there on Wednesdays.
No, but your mom and his mom. What
Yeah,
do you
that's
think it
kinda
was
where-
before that?
That's kind of where
that's-
it originated.
Did you say it was
actually-
anarchist?
Yeah, the
No,
Anarchist
it's
Coalition.
beyond that.
Phoenix Anarchist. But yeah, this.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's bigger than that because I was downtown.
Bigger.
I'm Phoenix and that's in Tempe.
What year did they meet? 90s?
I wish they didn't. meet,
2005.
But no,
5,
like
4, 3.
legend.
Yeah, it's
Legend.
really OG.
Legend, like hanging out with people that I knew in a different world, and my mom was like, "Oh, you should meet this person. Oh, you should meet this."
Kind of like
person."
going to the firehouse. Like,
And-
the firehouse is a big part of
and-
this. Like it was called Strive. What was it called? Strive Dreams when it was on Central.
I have I have accessed Jonas's knowledge
Graffiti fonts.
my whole art career.
Photoshop, you know,
whatever I
tools,
needed.
whatever you
I was
need,
like,
yeah.
hey, I'm
You
doing
get it.
this. I need this. Like, this motherfucker.
I didn't know you guys were that connected.
Yeah, dude, way back. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like original.
So what
Phoenix.
do you think? How do you think the internet has confused the signals?
the internet's been around since after high school. Like internet's like we got an IRC, we got chat rooms, we got forums.
Yeah, but you don't have that now.
Google.
Maybe
we kind of still have it. We have SoulSeek still.
maybe the internet's confused by the signals.
MySpace.
Yeah.
It's different
that's
space.
true,
It gives
too.
different spaces
No,
for
The
thanks.
signals.
internet itself, even the algorithms.
It's just a way to share, you know, like
algorithms.
Bitcoin, you know, we're
Bitcoin?
sharing Bitcoin. Yeah. But
never
like
a
when
Bitcoin.
UFC happens, you're like, I want to watch the UFC
Bitcoin.
replays. I'm gonna download this and let's go on Pirate
Yes.
Like
Yes. But like so many different levels, like interactions that I actually want to like pay ode to this motherfucker right here because he has been a staple in like grassroots. Fuck the government. Let's get together and to the end of the day, like I come from the hood. Like, I'm from East LA, Boyle Heights, 213. I'm
We're all
gonna
forced to take
I'm gonna
benefits,
get
yeah.
but
My mom resisted.
all,
I never took
all
any
those
help.
all that fucking bullshit, I would defend this fool.
I think Jonas is one of the most respected men in Phoenix.
I want to punch him
should
still.
go.
I still want to punch him. It's like like I do.
Even
but
my
I won't.
girlfriend's like, I want to kill you. I'm like, well, maybe the people who want to kill you the most love you the most.
Well, I remember. Was it 2016 or was it 2020? Like everybody's throwing these rumors around, like, yo, Jonas is hella MAGA. Jonas is hella MAGA.
Dude, I was hella Gary Johnson. I'm from New Mexico.
Yeah.
Gary
No, you
Johnson
know,
made
you
no
were-
taxes.
You were Elizabeth Warren for a little bit.
No,
weren't you?
no. I didn't
Were
ever
you
like
ever-
was more.
were you ever Bernie
she got
Sanders?
I went to Bernie Sanders rally and I biked for him. Trish Martin taught me how to pedal cab there, and I broke a bike with a
Trish
400-pound
Martin.
lady on my bike, and I was like, she was so pissed. Trish gets pissed at everybody, right? She posted
have
something
to-
tonight.
you have to blur that
She's real.
name.
You know, Trish posted something like this girl Gaines, that girl who's
Trish
swimmer,
Martin.
got cheated by transgender swimmers. She was
you
angry.
can't
I
say that.
stand with.
Don't say that.
I stand with her in the swimming
Don't say
competition.
transgender.
Okay.
What are you supposed to say?
What is it?
No, he's saying
Males who pretend to be
multigender?
females.
Multigender.
It's a sports
Multi-brain.
event. It's in the news everywhere. Gaines, right now. This
Jonas
girl.
is pro-trans.
Yeah, I'm not against it. People can like Jane Joyce is my
What
friend.
about trans on trains?
But at the same time, it's like everybody can do what they want to do. I would be scared to think I would lose my ability to orgasm if I'd be like. But some people are not post-op; they're pre-op. So there are men who just want better opportunities with women. They're really cis men who are like, I can get more women by
just-
being a woman, just in drag.
Wait,
Yeah,
here, wait.
that's right.
That's kinda what's
I'm
happening.
gonna say
It's
here-
an angle.
here's the real
There's
problem.
so many genders. Like there's a million genders, and I'm like, okay.
Here's the real problem. Men.
Their behavior, they think
Men.
we're thinking patriarchy.
I mean, it's like embedded in us.
We're a matriarchal creature. The women used to be the bosses, so women don't get what they want. They're gonna lay it down.
Well, you see,
no
like
matter what.
lions and female lions. What are they called? I'm sorry.
Lioness.
I'm from the west side, East LA, so
Maine.
I don't know what that is, but
He's not dead. Look. He's still calling me around.
women are fucking creators,
Yeah, they used to be the goddess.
and I'm like I talk all this shit right now, and I've not been the best to women, you know, and the women have not been the best to me because of other men. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's
What's
like
a benefit thing? It's like, what can I get to protect what I could create? Because they're the creators. They have the space to make new life, right? So they're
well,
hunters. Like I got
Do you create?
some girl planted herself
procreate.
with my. She wanted to take a baby from me, and she did. And I went after her in court for 5 years, and I lost my son. He'll be 18 this year.
I'm rude.
That's amazing, right?
Yeah, I
18.
Yeah, so Isaiah.
Hey, wait, hold on, wait.
You know, you
wait.
remember Sonia, right?
Wait,
You
hold
remember
on.
Sonia? You go that far back.
Stop.
Sonia.
All right.
Oh my gosh, what do you remember, Sonia?
Oh, this.
the co-op.
Wait.
Homeless.
That was your wife?
I'm
No, I
I'm
married her, I did.
45.
I did. I'm 47.
I'm 45, and I have children that are 25,
Wow.
23,
Wow. Yeah.
3 years old,
I
and
could
a
have
year and a
children
half,
before, yeah.
and I have 2 boys.
Grandkids,
And
even, right?
I have a. Well, I'm getting there.
Okay.
Come on now. I
Yes,
have 2 adult children, and I have 2 beautiful women, and I come to the conclusion that the male species is fucking
Or
stupid.
the disappearing males, Canadian documentary.
Shh. The male species is fucking stupid. I mean, not dumb, just stupid. You know,
Destructive.
you know, yeah, you know, like the whole animalistic things that we do as characteristics. So having 2 adult males and then fucking almost 20 years later having 2 daughters, I'm like, oh my God, these like
There are new creations.
oh my God, they're like my young oldest daughter is gonna be 3, and she takes care of me. I get in the car, and I'm always been like old school where like we grew up without seatbelts and I don't put them on, and she's like, Daddy, put your seatbelt.
That's nice.
Put your seatbelt on. I want you to be safe. And that's like putting tears in my eyes. And it's like if you telling me to put my seatbelt on, I tell you fuck off. You know what I'm saying? But my daughter's like,
Does
hey.
your daughters tell you that?
No, I tell them to. It's not that I'm like, oh,
We're in the no seatbelt state, too.
I put
Yeah.
seatbelts on because
Other states will pull you over for seatbelts. Here, they don't. They have the right not to wear seatbelts.
They don't care.
The right not to wear a helmet. Yeah,
It's right to
Arizona's
work.
different. Yeah, the right to carry, conceal carry, all kinds of stuff. Arizona's like a libertarian state. We have
Oh, I
right
love-
You
public
drove with
breasts.
me? Hey, man,
Women
you
should
drove
be
with me?
topless.
What's my driving skills? 1 to 10. I mean, to be
Negative
honest,
3.
like, come on,
You got a work truck, right?
Negative 3.
A few times you did some lane changes that freaked me out, but overall
It did?
it was 9.
Did you feel anxiety during the trip all the way to Seattle?
Just when you did some of the changes.
Some of the lane changes?
Just 1 or 2.
How about my anger during the trip? Was I talking shit? Was I being like derogatory and belligerent?
It was just the other guy.
Okay, I wasn't that bad, right?
No.
Or was I?
Your
I
buddy,
mean-
your buddy, I don't want to say his name.
Andy was a pain in the ass. But anyways, I'm a very when I drive, I think of you remember the movie Pi,
Oh yeah, I was just
the
watching.
math movie. I
Oh,
try
you
to
would love that movie.
I try to see because I put my phone away. I put a good tune on. I put Spotify. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. Oh, a lighter.
Oh yeah, I got one.
You remember on that trip where you listened to Alex Jones and he was like, "We're gonna storm the Capitol."
Oh, that
He was just prepping it for all that stuff to happen.
that's gonna be a memory I'll have when I'm on my deathbed.
Alex
I'm not
Jones.
joking.
It was just so funny.
When me and Eli did that trip.
That's like really Alex Jones was still around in the info
We were
wars,
just
right?
listening to Alex Jones.
No,
and
this one-
before they stormed the Capitol, and he was like, "There's gonna be hell to pay with weapons, and we're gonna go to the Capitol."
If you were on that channel, it was a good movie. A movie.
Yeah.
That whole January 6th thing.
Oh, that
Jonas.
Hugh
Oh, yeah,
Shaman,
'cause
right?
we
He,
went-
Jonas.
he
we-
told me on
we went to
November.
Chopped.
He told me with the election. Remember the election theft protest in Scottsdale?
Yeah.
He was there, and I already knew him from the Trump rallies before. I went to the Dreams Church right up north.
Yeah.
And he was there. Me and him were the only two hanging out in the upper row
Yeah.
together. I got a great picture with him. And I'm in his jail support group on Facebook, and they're all talking about when they're gonna get released, when are we gonna make the party, when are we gonna do this. And I heard he was on Tucker Carlson the other
The
day.
Cunanan and
I
Shannon.
want to hear what Noma says with this statement because I've only had one confrontation with politics in person with an old friend of mine, and I said I don't listen to NPR anymore.
Oh,
And she's
Yeah.
like, "Why?" I go,
So-
"They're kicking an old dog, and I'm
Yeah.
so tired."
Yeah, they're just a
an old
mouthpiece.
dog.
They're the AP.
I would get some like
smells
old
good.
school like get dirty in the streets shit.
No, it's
Oh no! She was just no.
it's like
she's-
be involved in American like
She's
the
an old.
Constitution
She's
system.
a. Yeah, go ahead. She's a lesbian friend, old lesbian friend of mine.
That's nice.
and we're friends. But she lost her shit when I said, I don't care.
Well, she's fighting for her ability to make abortions, right? She doesn't want to lose.
Well,
it's like
this
I
is
got
what
raped
pissed
and I
her
don't
off.
want
This
to be
is
able
what
to not
pissed
kill a
her off.
baby.
I said, you wish you were there too. We could have all been there together.
Where?
Everybody. January 6th. We could have all been.
just yeah, yeah.
Not for Trump.
Interesting, but for
but
ourselves, for the
world,
American
for
people.
the world.
Yeah.
For the fucking world.
So
Yeah,
we're
there's
talking
a
about
there's a
being
theft. Did you see
being
the news? I put the screen
against-
capture on my phone. They misprinted all the ballots in the Republican areas.
against, but for the.
Carrie Lake is my friend. Actually, I know her personally.
He does too.
She is, but she's not my friend no more.
She
texts
She
her.
helped. JB told me he helped her tag buildings.
Really?
Yeah, put her with banners up on stuff.
Well, she's different now. She
Yeah,
ain't
she
got
was a
no-
news reporter. Yeah, she wants to make no more homelessness. Could you imagine if they made it so there's Obama houses or whatever?
You
kind
said
of term?
no more homelessness?
Yeah, like she's gonna make everybody in a shelter and get help.
Hey,
No one can
fucking
be
dope.
because people want to be on the street and not.
Dope. Wait, hold on.
People won't be able to do drugs, but she's not gonna let that happen.
You and I both know that people
Are suffering? Can't live?
and wait, that people that are on the streets Sometimes,
Beat
wait.
them. Putting out bombs is
so
where we met. That's where Dolores and me connect. Putting out bombs.
They want to be on the streets. They do. Not all
They do.
of
They
them.
choose to. Outside,
Not all of-
they will be
that
not
was not
inside cast. They'll be
chosen.
outside cast to do drugs. To
They
have autonomy.
want-
They live in a tent colony. They live everywhere now in tent colonies. I would feel like setting up my own tent colony outside.
Okay, I'm gonna make a proposition for you.
Yeah.
Because I've done this to my son.
If you lived in.
No, what do you think about giving them like they
ask for money.
in India? You got to dress a certain way to be homeless. Like, what do you think about making
Classism system?
Yeah, it sounds very horrible. But how would it feel if they could be liberated, but they still have to look? You know, they have to wear like a red robe. They got to look like
To
like
get the
gurus.
benefits of like having the benefits of our help, like because they.
Well,
want
no,
help
they
from us?
gotta look because listen, all those people that are doing all those drugs.
We hold them accountable. How do we hold them accountable? Like anybody can hold themselves accountable. Then it's hard. It's a really hard question.
I know what you know. Being an addict and trying to seek out that singularity of
Fruit,
like,
maybe. I've got some people help with fruit. Just eating enough fruit that you feel so good you don't want to lose the good feeling. You're like, fuck. Man.
Well,
Oh, so
wait,
you-
well,
you
hold
gotta
on,
just
wait,
get 'em-
wait, well, hold on. At the same end, I mean, I've been a drug addict, right? And
have you been a drug addict alone?
yeah,
It's where you're doing the drug alone, and you're now in this state
Yeah.
where your memories and all your vibrations
Yes.
are like you don't
Yes.
even want to go out and share it. You're just completely
yes. Okay, you want some of this?
Wow.
yeah.
Heavy.
More from me then.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So
You,
wouldn't you call that like some high end meditation?
But how do you test your
well,
danger level? Like, how do I know not to
I
go too far?
mean, you test it by testing it.
But you are
You don't know
testing
till
it.
you know.
Yeah, that's
You
scary.
don't know till you
So you have like,
fucking know.
who could save you? You know, like what
No,
if
no. You know who can save you? You.
someone finds you. And
No,
and
and
people like our friend Sean, right? He was found in Mario. Was in the room. And his,
wait. So there's a movie that I saw by Jonas. What's his name?
Jonah Hill?
Jonah Hill. I
He
saw.
owns that spot district.
Wait, no. I saw a really fucking good movie, and what he was saying was like, you talk to your therapist, and they seek answers,
Yeah.
and they only listen.
Yeah.
Right?
They're trying not to evaluate,
you
yeah.
talk
Skill.
you talk to your friends,
Yeah.
and you just want to talk
All
to your
they wanna
friends
do is give you
and not seeking answers, and all they want to do is give you what answers. You know,
they
it's
want to share the
it's-
information they have. But
You know, like just hearing yourself
We contribute.
talking about a situation that you have, and just like hearing yourself say it is very therapeutic,
Yeah.
right?
metaphysics, they call it in this Christian Science thing I'm going to do.
Christian science.
It's wild, man. I whether it's just for vaccination protection. It's called religious accommodation. There's only
You know
one
what?
member. Stan is the only member of his church now.
I
Isn't that
think
wild?
I
Can
think
you
I
imagine?
kind of
And you have the Scientology book in your window. I was gonna bring a book from the Mission Earth. I was gonna bring just one of the 9 in the series, but I was like, no, it's gold. Plated and
I kind of
leather
we had
back.
a conversation earlier, and my conversation was basically an invitation tonight, and I was the earliest person here because I've always wanted to be on a podcast and like really conversing with people in a, like where you don't have to argue, but like having to be able to have a discussion where people can be like, oh, you know what, like on the side you're like, fuck you, you're stupid.
Yeah, it doesn't get us
But
anywhere.
you know, like we were talking about protecting ourselves as humans.
Yeah, but the need for protection is the way to use force. Only like not punishment, but protective.
But at what extent does that mean?
And who makes the decision? How?
Boom! You hear that quiet? That's a quiet.
Helicopter.
That's a quiet. Like how? What does that mean? How do you protect? At what extent that you're gonna protect your the people who you love? I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna go to no end.
Yeah.
No end. Whatever it takes.
It's like a purpose of life is
It's a
protection.
great meaning, but that's like that's statements when you're talking about men. When you're talking about men, actually, I wouldn't call that sexual. I think even a woman can get so mad.
Oh my God! I would never
she'll kill
fuck with a woman and a child. Even my own children.
But you're talking about
But people let that in society. If a woman runs away with a child, people let her do it, and like that's hard.
But-
Who's a fatherless? I'm fatherless.
But like I hear, and I've been I've been talking to women and everything in the world that is kind of bad has been created by actual masculinity, males. We are not good.
Do you agree, Abe?
We are not good, dude.
What's this negative?
The term is weird, but like.
But are we blamed all the time? Who wants to blame? We have to
No,
get rid
but
of
we're
that.
taking.
I think Nomas, the failure you see was really like choices. This thing that you were talking about, like to no end. I don't know. I mean, I can't say a woman would not say that. A mother would not say that. But I think a father, a man.
Wait, hold on.
Would definitely say.
Wait,
no.
hold on.
No, what?
Wait, I think, and results back to the women that we were created from,
Who
him
choose
and I,
to run with
right?
us.
Like, if
How they
a
choose.
woman can bring you in, they should be able to take you out.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like someone might accuse your mom of trying to kill you, right? That happens.
Oedipus.
They can stray pretty far. They can stray pretty far without a man. Women can stray pretty far.
It's because of a man. And will tell you, number one, like with bottom of my heart, I'm one of those men. I'm one of those men that's not fucking been an amazing man, especially to women. And I can admit it.
Well, father to children, right?
What happens if they get it?
What do the kids want?
What happens if women?
My kid doesn't get to know me, man. My kid was only get to know me.
What happens if women could start
One
impregnating each
weekly
other?
child thing for 3 years. That's it.
Then we'd be obsolete.
Yep.
Which is,
Weekly.
you know what?
For an hour for 3 years.
Maybe that might be a better world. You know, like it's embedded. It's embedded. Like I've seen it. So you only have. I feel like you only have girls.
What?
Do you have girls only?
No, I have a son. He's 14. He's almost 15.
No.
I have two daughters.
I kind of feel like I've kind of like jumped in here.
I don't even get to know my kid.
And
I have
I've
no
kind of
knowledge.
like maybe took over this, but I want to hear your contrast between having a daughter and a son. And I'll shut up for a minute, and I'm gonna shut up, and you guys can ask me questions after that because I talk a lot.
I don't think I could invent anything good with another woman. I mean, I could make a baby with her. We could have like mediocre nights out. We could both sexualize each other.
Studio? You have like a-
become attractive to each other. We could do all that thing. We could dance.
Collaborative
But I don't
studio?
think I could do anything that could break a paradigm with a woman. It would be with fellow brothers that hate me and love me, and we fight. After that fight, I think more things creatively develop. I'm not saying this 100%. I'm saying with other dudes that you compete with. I understand there's wars. I get all the bad shit, but I just don't see that happen with a woman.
Did you fight with your brother?
I didn't have a brother. I fought with my father.
Oh.
You know,
Was
a
that
brother, you
big-
have a father.
well, maybe that was your brother.
Yeah. Well, that's when you're really close to your father. He becomes a brother.
Were you?
When you're really close to your
Were you?
father. Yeah, I think so. I hated him. I was gonna kill him, and I didn't. I mean, there was a time where you think you can kill somebody, and I always think about that moment.
I was sent to my dad when I was 13. She's for punishment. You gotta go live with your dad because I didn't want to clip weed for my mom and shit. She's forcing me. Clip.
What were you gonna do with your
Shut
dad?
up, yo. This,
She
oh,
did.
like
She grows weed up in the
we're not
middle.
gonna. I don't want.
She's not even a
I don't want to
citizen,
clip
dude.
this
My mom didn't
weed.
become a citizen
to get
until like
high.
last year. She just became a citizen. She moved to Costa Rica to get away from here.
How about this? You know what I should have done? You know what I should have done? Is no mas. I think I get women's place, and I don't want to promote man shit at all. I don't want to promote that, but I think both sexes have giant failures. I think we're all shortcoming to each other. But yeah, the infinite war was of the sexes for sure. That's the infinite war. It's just it doesn't have to be biological. It could just be the idea of prey and predator shit.
Do you feel that being like there's only two sexes?
Sure. Why not? I think there's like bisexes. People have both genders.
I mean,
You're talking about biology?
There's at
no,
least gotta be
I'm
four.
talking about like,
Yeah.
like what, like.
I'm
Well,
a-
wait.
Yeah.
I'll start this off by saying like, all right, if you guys all know me, a lot of people know me. I'm very masculine looking, cholo, kind of stuff. I'm very feminine. It's very hard. It's been a battle my whole life. Where like, oh shit, you're like, am I gay? Am I not?
Here's a
Or
question.
like,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but I'm okay with being gay. And I think I look at a male and be like, oh my god, that's a fucking really good looking dude. Stop being, don't be stupid. Don't be a little fucking bitch and be like, oh, okay, I'm okay looking.
I like this. There was this porn I was watching, and
Which
when
one?
the guys seem both hetero. They're very hetero, but when their dicks touch together into her mouth,
Yeah.
I thought like I didn't think sexual about it. I just thought like, what is the connection between all three of them?
Okay, well, hold on. Hold
No, I don't know. I was just wondering like, what was
Can I-
that? Did he like
can I
her?
wait?
And
Can
did
I-
it- was it
The mixture of the flavors?
Can I be real?
Yeah.
I've kind of had those kind of.
You had that moment?
I've kind of had those situations.
Did you feel like a triangle of unity?
Wait, listen. I had no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Was it? I'm not kidding, bro.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, dude. You
Well,
know
we
what?
already
I'm
went
not
through.
laughing at you.
We already went through this podcast.
Wait,
I get canceled for this shit. But like, I even on Easter
Hey,
they were booing me
hold
out
on,
of my room.
hold on.
They're booming
Hey,
me out
hold
of the
on,
house, bro.
Who? Your
motherfucking
family?
cancel me.
Well, my cousin. My cousin was talking about how he
What
got
did you say?
he got catfished by a girl on a dating site, and she was a dude, and he wanted to kill her.
Oh, you
Him.
were canceled.
And I
Hey,
said,
well, you know what?
Yeah.
Hold on, I've been fooled before too.
and I said, yeah, we already had a podcast about this. Like, I might be okay if she fooled me that far.
Oh, thanks for the late fucking invite.
But you're like, then you're wondering like, why can't I have babies with you? We can't start a family. We'll have to adopt.
dope.
But
you
if
know
she,
what?
if she looks like a woman and she did that good of a job,
Wait, hold on. Wait, so here's my problem, right? So I have adult children
Yeah.
with a woman and a high school sweetheart since like 1990. We have adult children. Now we have a beautiful grandchild. And then I raised those children and I came up in the world and now I have a whole new family, which is probably kind of a little hard for my kids and stuff like that. And now I have these young daughters.
So
It's like
So you do a better job now because you learned.
maybe, I don't know. I don't think maybe I'm doing a better job. Maybe I'm doing the worst job. Honestly, I'll tell you. Like I just, because I'm like, hey, you know
What's
what?
the
I've
world
already been
offer
to
of
this.
life right now,
Like
yeah.
here, okay.
I mean, at one point
Wait.
in school, they tell you the disaster is coming and there's no way to avoid it.
Wait.
Humans are going to go extinct or something,
Wait.
right? It is happening.
Wait,
Like in
as-
7th, 8th
oh, for
grade.
the transgender.
No, just altogether in life on Earth. Like we're like
As-
doomed.
I mean,
it-
we could take it to the transgender.
Like the dinosaur.
Because you have to make a decision. You have to make a decision.
No.
If the penis comes out, but she's taking those she's getting that estrogen.
Hey, don't say it.
No, let's go. Let's go.
You have to wonder,
Hey,
like, can I
Zook,
keep this going?
Zook,
Hey.
Zook,
Oh, that was good.
Zook, I met your daughters before and your
Yeah.
twins,
Yeah.
and they are fucking outrageous, and I love it. And now that I have my two daughters, they are outrageous, and they are actually way cooler than my fucking sons. And even my sons.
Oh yeah, I'm for that. Yeah, hell yeah. But
They're
I can't
fucking insane.
learn. I'm not gonna learn.
They don't let me know,
you
man.
know-
No,
Sons
wait,
teach you
wait.
more?
No.
I'm totally
I'm just
agree.
gonna understand that, but I'm not gonna learn anything, or I will become more of myself until.
Well, it's about
when I
teaching them,
confront-
right? Like they're like a
No,
product of
like
help.
right
Like,
now, my boys, when they're like their 20s, I used to fucking kick them in their ass and like whoop their ass.
Yeah.
And now, these girls, like I told you earlier, they're like looking out for me before they're even 3 years old. You know, and I'm like, they're looking out for me.
I think what we're running into here is that I have complete appreciation for women. I have 2 daughters and all that stuff. But I think when we have to do this statement where men suck and a woman has to do it.
No.
I can't go on that. I used to when I was I kind of felt that.
It's an equal path, man. Everybody working together. Like I've been working it for a year. I'm having a good time.
Well, I feel like here's the thing: is like I feel like women say men are stupid and men say women are dumb, and it's not far from the truth.
Yeah, they both
Yeah,
confused.
we're both fucking stupid.
No one's doing real great, either of them.
Yeah.
No one's superior. No, wait, I take that back. Women are superior. Straight up.
Maybe you just got lucky with your daughters because maybe you could have had worse daughters.
I would go for that. I'm going.
I've had the worst and the best women in my life, and it's been. He knows it. You know it. You know my mom, Dolores.
Yeah.
Oh, would you like for that to be your mom?
No.
You can say no.
She seemed nice. She was nice.
Oh, dude.
No, she was nice.
No,
She's
no,
a
you're
baby.
absolutely right. What a fucking
She tried.
like gangster. And it was like she would take
Nonstop.
she would take 10 steps forward for the community and everybody and take like 20 back.
Do you think Carrie Lake is kind of like your mother,
Dude,
or a mother you never had?
I would bone Carrie Lake, dude.
You would
Seriously. Just no, I said boner.
Yeah, that's
You're
what
like
I.
that, yeah.
Well, I don't want to say
He
that.
almost tried.
I don't want to.
No, he didn't.
I just want to.
Wait.
No, she really won the election,
No.
man. They got these votes. They misprinted the size of it on
She-
purpose,
she-
and they
she-
couldn't
she-
read the machine.
She changed.
They have to, like-
Nomas.
Well, why did
I mean,
she-
not Nomas. Jonas. She quit her news station. She joined another station.
Why does she have a short haircut?
But wait, wait, hold on.
She's fed lines.
Wait, hold
bro.
on. Why?
Yeah, I've seen her at the thing.
Why
What?
did she quit?
It's downhill, man.
No, why?
Why are all these? Why is
Why?
everybody
No,
going?
no, why?
Because
Why
the
did she
news
lost?
stations, no one watches them.
No, because she said F the New Times.
It has nothing to do with right or left wing.
Yes,
it
it
has
does.
to. It has to do with money.
Hey, I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Why did she quit?
because she didn't like talking about the fucking pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
And she didn't like it, and she couldn't hide from it. And you know what? Wait,
stupid bullshit.
I'm not gonna condemn her on that. You know, right? Like serious. Like
A lot of people
like,
died from the people doing
like,
stupid shit, but it's not-
I'm not left. I'm not right. I'm the fucking bird, right?
Yeah,
And we have this fucking disease that's going. You
It's
know
a
what?
mindset.
You know what? Just get it.
Pandemic.
Just get it. I've had it 6 times.
So we can go back on that. So what's the problem?
Yeah, what?
Because you guys both seem, in a sense, I don't want to label it, but you're both anarchists.
Yeah, I've no
No. Wait, so hold on. Anarchists are conformists still.
When they're labeled. When they're labeled.
Wait.
No, I definitely
I'm an
am voting.
American.
Huh.
You're American?
I'm American.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm an
Yeah,
American.
definitely voting
That's
Trump,
it.
man. Yeah. like-
No, I'm an American.
Totally, dude.
I'm an American. I don't give a fuck. Nobody is gonna tell me what to do. I'll do it with respect to my fellow humans, whoever's around me. I don't care what color you are, who you love, or who you don't love, or what you stand for. I'm gonna fucking stand by you, and I don't care if you're a Trump supporter. And if I see you in fucking trouble, I'm gonna fucking come up. I'm gonna make sure that you're okay as a human being, an American.
I like that, dude. You said that. You know what? That makes you, because I know you're an individual. I know
No,
that.
I'm a human.
I know you're a human.
We know what we don't belong nowhere.
What,
Earth is
Reproducing.
we're like a fruit to the earth. We ain't shit, dude.
The earth can
Well,
barely
shit.
sustain us, huh? It's gonna go though.
Well, like I had this podcast. The whole idea was me to convert Jonas to left, to really enjoy
Wait.
Biden, Joseph Biden. Like I'm gonna try to persuade you that Biden is the key.
Oh, Biden.
Are you
Huh?
voting for that Biden?
No, I
I
wouldn't
s-
vote for Biden. I think Biden
wait.
was trained by the KKK, bro.
Listen. I will. You know what? I will fucking.
Biden's been there for
I
so
will
long. He's a
gut-
rubber
I will-
stamp
hold
guy,
on,
right?
Wait, I will gut.
Biden's gonna
I will
cause a
gut
war,
Trump.
man.
if given the chance from his fucking balls to his neck, at the same time, I would Sleepy Joe. Fuck those motherfuckers. This is a fucking world. We're American.
Keeps this lit.
This
I
is
know,
like,
but Joe's
you know
gonna
what?
lose to RFK. RFK Jr. is gonna
you
run
guys just
in
made
a
me-
primary against Joe, man.
So let's just say, let's say
Joe
Donald
McCain is not gonna win the primary. The Democrat primary is gonna happen, and RFK Jr. is gonna win it.
Don't give me
ROK, who's ROK?
Ronald, he's JFK's nephew, Ronald Kennedy
The
Jr.
stutterer? The
yeah, the
stutterer?
junior. Yeah, he's the anti-vax
He's gonna
guy.
take he's gonna
No,
take presidency.
he's the best guy for presidency. Yeah,
No, Camilla's gonna
that's
win.
what I think's gonna happen.
You know who's gonna win?
RFK Jr.
You know
man.
who's gonna win? Jonas, you know who's gonna win?
Gary
Not
Johnson.
Trump.
Carrie Lake's gonna win.
Yeah, Carrie Lake will be the vice
No,
president.
she's
And I'm
gonna be
putting
the
I'm
vice
putting all
president.
my online bets on Carrie Lake.
Wow. Yeah.
I don't like her. Once again, this is I'm not
Interesting.
promoting her.
Yeah. She's
But
her
she's gonna start getting fed those lines pretty quick.
I would vote for Bush over fucking Trump any fucking day.
Whoa.
Bush.
Boom. Serious. I'm not kidding.
Bush is scary.
Well,
Fuck Trump.
Well, people like Bush now.
you know, Bush was working with Obama and all those guys. Clinton,
Do you
they're
know
all,
Oh, yeah, they're all working
did
together.
COVID?
they're that other camp.
It's all the deep state, man.
They're
That's
not-
what
they're not
Trump's
self-
getting rid of that shit.
They're not
Is it
self-made.
really gonna
men.
happen?
Hey,
It's
do you
gonna be an
know-
act.
Do you know Obama did COVID?
Did COVID?
He invented it.
Wow. Yeah, they did it in a government
let's
idea.
Get down, let's get down to brass tacks.
Scary.
Here. Let's
Stupid.
get down to brass tacks here. Brass tacks.
Live through the fucking plan.
What's up with the QAnon guy, man?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what. When I first saw him, the only thing I
You remember we saw him on those live feeds?
I never had a problem with him. I wasn't for him. I just thought he was doing Alex Jones' voice too much,
Yeah.
and his costume.
Just to exist to assist
But
in
hey,
the state.
you know about the organic economy, right? Like money. If money had an expiration date, we'd be okay.
I mean,
Do you know about that?
It doesn't.
Do you know about that system?
Wow.
Well, you know.
If you didn't spend it in time, it dies on the vine.
Well,
Or the ecosystem will work better. You know about this, Jonas.
Well, they
You
set
gotta
it
be
up.
on
Yeah.
the
That
system.
can be set up at like a rate. Yeah, I guess. But
Well, let's just say this is the true system. It will balance it out by nature.
yeah, people
If you
they
had-
set
if
up
you
ahead of
got paid
time.
$100
They already
today,
understand the system. Perfect.
Like I give you a
$30 of it. That's mine.
Okay, I give you $100 like a ripe apple. You got to eat it now. In a week, the $100 it just rots.
Yeah, done.
It's done. So you fucked up. You got to figure out how to use it right in the moment. Otherwise, it just dies.
If use it or lose
Because
it.
that's how nature works. That's how nature does.
Yeah,
it.
everything expires every year, right? So you got to work
Money
with the
doesn't.
harvest.
But money doesn't. It gets
Yeah.
manipulated,
So it's-
and it's like a zombie. It
Sucks.
keeps,
Yeah.
it keeps getting.
So we got to invent a new system that doesn't. Yeah.
It has to do somewhere. It has to disappear if you don't use it right.
I'm gonna raise silver dollars.
But you know what? But
It's all fake, anyways. Why would we exist to obey? We can't obey it all. Only the plants matter. So what plants we have and how we can feed ourselves. Really, that's the most important thing. We can eat the mesquite pods. We can eat the carrot pods. We can eat all these little berries that no one ever eats.
Okay, well,
We gotta learn to exist in a new way.
let's
When everything shuts down.
Let's go all the way back until we started.
hey, Thomas, was your mom into the Cedar Chavez thing, or what was she part of this Mexican Revolution thing, or what?
So actually, my parents are both AIM members. I don't know if you know who AIM is.
American Indian Movement.
AIM, what's that?
It's the American Indian Movement,
Oh,
which
Indian,
is like
okay.
which is like the Native American version of like what America would know as Black Panthers. And dual, they were both brown berets, which is
Yeah.
the Chicano version,
Yeah.
East LA.
But if you wore brown, you were Nazis over in Europe. That was the color. But anyways, keep going.
No, so like I've been through some fucking crazy interactions with FBI. I think I had a jacket since I was like 6 years old with the FBI. A jacket.
Yeah.
Like just going to like protests and Leonard the Crow Dogs. They're just I think that would be a fucking dope another podcast to talk about like some rural indigenous stuff. But like let's go. Let's go.
do it.
Let's go. I have a little bit of history that I really fray from because I don't flex like people who flex royalty. You know, I'm not saying that I'm royal, but I've been very blessed to see and do the things that I've been have since as a child. You know, like some real get down against racial. There's maybe we can do this one day and we can actually pull some stuff and I'll show you like walking alongside what's that neo-Nazi dude that fucking killed himself? What was his name? Way back. Just like and then MS whatever. I'm fucked up, but some stomping flags, like, dude, fuck that bullshit. Left is left, right is right. Left has gone so far left or right has gone so far there left. It's all bitches.
That's the way I look at myself. I think I went so far left and right.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you right now.
It's all been
I live right here, right down the street, and if anybody wants to come knock on my door, and I want some smoke, whether you're from another country or not, you're gonna get it. I'm just trying to be a human of this world.
Dude, Jonas, what I'm thinking is if Trump's penis is coming towards Carrie Lake's mouth, I just don't know if my penis could go to.
Oh man!
I know there's some other people that could, but I don't think I'd be so nervous.
Wait, hold on.
You
Man.
like it?
Wait,
No, I think I wouldn't know what to do.
wait, hold on. So a long time ago, I used to work for Barrio Cafe, and I did a lot with Barrio Cafe with the murals and all that kind of stuff. And then one day, I was over there, and they have that little patio, and next door they had art galleries that weren't claimed yet, with some windows, and I was over there putting up some artwork for the world to love. And Carrie Lake jumped over the little patio walls.
What year was this?
In Scottsdale.
No,
When
no,
she
no,
was a
no, no,
newscaster,
no,
when
no,
she was a
this-
newscaster.
no,
The
this
one on
was
16th Street.
16th Street, Carrie Lake.
Was she a politician or a newscaster?
Wow.
She was a newscaster.
Okay, yeah.
That's all she
put it
was.
up. She
Okay,
put
she
art.
jumped
It
over
was
the-
like, this is like the height of Hook and Lake.
Yeah.
Hook.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, the height.
What year was that?
Probably like
Damn,
2000.
dude, this is a good story.
It was probably like 2011.
We should animate it.
No, like 2011, 2012. And she was just a fucking newscaster, right? And number one, I love white bitches with fucking short hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she did
Totally
that
did.
fence, and she helped me put that fucking mural up. And I was like, I just wanted to.
I like Halle Berry.
And wait, no, I just,
Like
I,
white
all I,
chicks
all,
that are like Halle Berry.
no, I'm gonna say it like, hey, Carrie Lake, I'll still put it in your butt.
Hell yeah, dude. Dude, you wanna know why Carrie Lake doesn't talk to me anymore? Do you wanna know why she doesn't?
Because
She
you
doesn't
said,
text me?
you said she looks like Taylor Swift.
No.
Tay
she
Tay?
doesn't- No.
Oh, Tay Tay too.
You know
Tay Tay can get it
You
too.
know what I?
Wait.
I thought it was on it. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna shut up after this. I want to take my country back one white woman at a time.
Yeah, because like, I'm ghost. Hey, you know why Carrie Lake don't text me no more?
No.
Because like I thought it was legit and honest what I said, and she was gonna come in the gallery with her family. Because I was trying to get Alice Cooper. That's why I was going through her. Because Alice Cooper's an art collector. I thought that'd be a good asset.
He's right wing too, right?
No. He won't.
Yeah, he is. He's a Trump supporter.
He ain't gonna announce it, dude.
He did.
He did?
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
You know what? Fucking school's out for summer. It's all
Goes
good.
out forever.
I think I want to make a podcast. Jonas, this is what my podcast can be. I want to convert Carrie Lake. Do you think we can do it? You think we can get her in here?
You keep her fighting for the Senate or something?
Wait, what'd you say to her to piss her off?
I said you're my local Megyn Kelly. When she like
And then
that?
she wouldn't talk to you ever again.
What do you think, Jonas? If I told her you're my local Megyn Kelly?
What's Meg Kelly do?
I don't know. She's hot and she kind of isn't so left.
I gotta.
She's right now, but she was kind of not.
Is she all right now?
I gotta.
Might as well be.
I got a
don't know,
Carrie
dude.
Lake
If
story.
you try to invent something, but they all get caught in the algorithm, so you're gonna be one or the other. That's how the algorithm.
I got a Carrie Lake story.
Go for it.
I was the usher at the Dodge Theater, and it's next door to
Yeah.
it's called something else now, but she had a drink and she tried walking in with the drink and the security stopped her.
Dude, that's our angle. Jonas, do you want to do it?
What is this?
Carrie Lake podcast.
We gotta try to find her, get
We
involved.
just talk.
Lake
we
cast.
don't try to ruin her. We just try to
Tell
we just
stories.
Say,
What she's doing.
we just like, hey, she's always been left. She's such a creative woman. She's so creative.
Well, she's fighting the election results right now. She's winning.
And she reinvented her career in midlife.
Yeah.
That's hard to do.
And as Carrie, stop reading the teleprompter from your right wing affiliates. Dude, she's fed those things.
And say Carrie's going to carry Arizona.
No, what do you think we can get Carrie to think you're a creative individual? Stop reading these things. You went from that news station, you went to this other one.
And you could lead the art scene.
They just picked.
You could lead the Phoenix art scene.
Scripted.
I want Carrie Lake to be my sugar mama. Seriously.
I just want to listen. I just want to be like, hey, trust me. Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
And you want,
Trust me.
let me swim in the lake.
Oh, that could be that, dude. That could be the new fucking weird third.
I'm Carrie. Trust me.
Jonas, what do you think?
About?
It can
I agree.
derail left and right boundaries, and we say, Carrie, trust me. We know what we're doing, and don't claim left or right. Carrie,
Run
trust
independent.
us. We know what we're doing.
I'm here for you, Carrie.
Carrie, we love you either way.
All right, go for it. Yeah, she's winning, man.
Because when I heard all this bullshit news over Bud Light, I drink Bud Light a lot.
The cans.
But now I have to wear a MAGA hat while I drink my Bud Light.
Wow.
Just so I could drink Bud Light like I used to.
They drink Coors. I thought now they changed or something.
Bud Light.
I collect cans on the
Because if you
street.
get a Bud Light
I
now,
always
they
see the
think you're
cans.
supporting something.
I see the
No.
cans, man. People switched cans. I see them all over the street. Modelo's a lot more.
Wait, hold on.
But they own all those beers.
Oh,
That's
they
what's
all-
funny.
So-
Bud Light
Wait,
owns all those other beers.
No, hold on. All that's great, but when you get down to Mexico, and there's beer companies, they're actually stealing water from the natives to make the fucking beer that we love.
Killing themselves and their
What
customers.
about those ice caps, though? What about the ice caps, though?
The mice caps?
The ice caps.
Dude, I just told you in the beginning, there's no creating new water. So
We gotta reuse the old water.
no, there's no. If you keep spending it,
Make
it's
clouds.
gonna be
Yeah,
gone.
we gotta hope for clouds. Pray for clouds together.
No, there's no creating.
We can make our own.
Please tell me if anybody can look this up.
We know it's
and
coming, we just
tell
don't know
me
when.
How to make
Gather.
No, not recycle old water over and over and over again. How new water? This water holds memory. H2O. Water holds memory. You can't create new water. We're running out of them. Wait, does anybody know how deep is the deepest part of the ocean?
The Pacific Rim.
No. I want somebody to give me a measurement. How deep do you think the deepest part of the ocean is?
Hundreds of miles, maybe.
No. Just give me a number.
At least
I know.
2 miles.
I know wherever that is.
2.1 miles.
The neon fish swim.
Wait, so Jonas is. Wait, just give me a number.
2.5.
Abe. Give me a number. Well, how deep do you
Are we considering the manic
the deepest part of the
2,500.
ocean?
Well, Jonas, you have to put in the asymmetric magnetic fields
Feet.
at that because that'll change distance. It could be a
How deep-
It could be a
Just start
one.
over.
How deep the water is in the ocean?
The deepest part of the ocean. Marinara Trench, which is the deepest part. How deep is it?
6,000 feet.
You have to wonder though. You think?
No, let's go miles.
Do you believe in the
1.5.
Is there actually a core of the Earth, or you think it's hollow? That's the
So
real question.
It's like
I'll tell
molten,
you.
right? It's gotta be like hot.
At best.
It's gotta be hot rocks
At-
melting all at once.
Wait, at
You think
best,
so? You think it's swirl? I don't think so.
At best, the deepest part of the ocean is like 7 miles deep.
7 miles. That ain't enough.
That ain't shit, dude. What the fuck?
So, but the lava holes.
Yeah, 7 miles is
Well,
not.
do you know what?
What's the
Do you know,
deepest
do you know,
7 miles is pretty far.
Do you know what that? No.
7 miles is like many blocks.
Do you know what prevents
Yeah.
us from going there? Is pressure.
Yeah, that'd
Pressure.
be too much.
So a gallon of seawater weighs about 8 pounds.
Like around you, collapse.
So imagine how many, I don't even know what that is. How many gallons of water is the ocean? Imagine that pressure just on you.
Neon.
Well, no. So there's fish that live
It's an
that.
element.
There's fish that are here that live down there, and when they die and they rise up, they explode because their body's not used to the pressure. So we don't know. Sorry, I'll stop.
I'm researching neon as an element, and where's thunder come from?
Lightning.
Background
Yeah,
noise,
the sound of
crackling.
How does the speaker do? How does a lightning speaker do? Does it
Pretty rare.
does it have a record playing when it does its business, or is it
You know what? That is actually.
Magnetic forces, electric
sound? My ears are so subjective. They don't hear so
frequencies that it reaches.
Dragging across a rough surface.
Have you ever been so high that you realize your body's a censorship?
It's a
Two
pass-through.
arms, I need 4 arms.
All right. Well,
I'm limited.
Wait. Here's one thing I am. So, who's been to SeaWorld or like any kind of like captive?
A couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
We talking about
So
we're talking about fish tricks.
He said he used to work there.
I worked
My
at
god-
SeaWorld
my godmother
twice.
took
Where?
me there. Yeah.
San Diego?
San Diego, yeah.
Diego,
I
yeah.
I worked in
San Diego, wow.
in 2000, and then I went back and got a job again in like 2005.
Here's the sad thing.
Workers.
It's like, orca.
Yeah.
Who-
I
what-
had the
what's-
manatee. I watched the manatee for a little bit. They call them sea cows.
Wow.
Yeah. So, orcas, they have that dorsal fin that stands up on top. And I'm going to get like real Native American right now.
Yeah.
So, they have that dorsal fin, right? And in captivity, their dorsal
yeah.
fin, it's like this, right? It's like this.
One dig.
So, let's say, I think that are probably like kind of maybe mingled in the same area of time. And like when you were a kid, you used to do a lot of acid and mushrooms, you get bugged up.
Yeah.
And you would drop at the same time with your friends. And you drop, and like 6 hours later, you just look at each other. I know what you're thinking. Right?
With what?
Like just go and look at each other, like, oh, we're tripping together.
Oh, right.
And
right.
look at each other and go, and just start laughing, right? So, taking like I grew up with a Native American, won't get into all that, like eating peyote, and I was taught that like eating psychedelics was like raising your dorsal fin.
Oh,
So
it's
like-
tight.
It's like an
Back to Ben Franklin. We're gonna wind it up
Uh-huh.
with the Ben Franklin because he had the kite with the fucking.
It's like an
metal on
antenna.
it.
It's like an
Nice.
antenna,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And you're like,
signal.
oh, signal.
You receive a lot more.
Boom.
Yeah.
I love y'all.
Yeah.
That's it.
Lightning strikes. Benjamin Franklin, dorsal fin. The next podcast, we're gonna hone this all in. It'll be.
Why am I like this?
amazing. Carrie, it's Carrie Lake podcast. It used to be the Come Town podcast. Now it's gonna be Carrie.
Hey, Carrie Lake.
Carrie, come.
Carrie Lake, man.
Carrie, come.
She's
come.
gonna win, man.
Hey, Carrie Lake. What's up?
She's got
Come
the
through.
evidence in.
Carrie, come along.
What's up, Carrie? Come through.
What's that song? Come,
What's
come,
up?
come,
You
come,
won't.
come, baby. Come, baby. All right. Later. This is about an hour, 2 hours. All right.